This video is going to cover exactly step by step how to make $200,000 your first year as a full-time agent in real estate. Let's go. You likely got into the business because you want to make money. You are an entrepreneur. You are a business owner. And chances are, if you're already a real estate agent by now, you likely know how difficult it actually is to make money and how you have to be so organized and disciplined in order to make $200,000. But it's done, and it's done all of the time. If you do not know of anyone that has made $200,000 their first year as a real estate agent full time, you're in the wrong circle. That's it. So I don't want to hear any comments about, oh, well, it's going to be easier if you're in California, I'm in Alabama, or I don't want to hear any comments of, yeah, well, I don't know, any excuses. I freaking hate it. It just shows how close-minded you are. So only comment if you actually have something positive to say. If you comment, don't embarrass yourself because people are making this money all of the time. Think about switching your brokerage if you don't know of anyone making over $200,000 as a real estate agent. I am a little bit spicier today. I know I'm on one today, but I just want to say it as it is. I'm Allie Garcette, or Allie the Agent, on all social media. In case this is your first video ever, this is, I'm a little bit extra today, but it's only because I want to show you that it's possible. And I hate excuses. And I'm saying this just to make it clear to you that there are two different types of people. There's one type of person that just makes excuses and they couldn't get something done because their kids got hurt, their kids got sick, their tummy hurt, the weather was bad, it was partly cloudy, or they asked someone else to do something, but they never got it done. So I'm stuck. You're never stuck. You are an entrepreneur. You are a business owner. You are never waiting on somebody else to do something. The ball is always in your court. Even when you ask someone else to do something, it's on you to follow up with them to make sure, hey, have you done it yet? Just because you have asked somebody to do something doesn't mean that the blame is 100% on them. Take ownership. Now, the other type of person is a person that's a go-getter, open-minded, and hungry, driven. Oops, I probably clapped too loud for the microphone, but you know what I'm saying. A lot of them are military background, just like me, and that is who our community is growing with. A lot of people are partnering with us every single day, and I love it because I'm surrounding myself with other people that are just go-getters, man. There is no. It's only a matter of how do I do it? No matter how big their dreams are, no matter how much income that they want to make, they will do it. They just have to figure out how. And that's the type of people that I want to partner with. So whether or not you think you can make $200,000, or whether or not you think anyone can make $200,000, whether or not you think yes or no, you're right. That's your truth. Step one is going to be making sure you have such a clear income goal. In this case, for this video, it's $200,000. And I'm not just picking 200K out of my, you know what? I'm saying 200K because that's exactly how much I made my first year as a full-time agent. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I did it. So even if you choose not to partner with me at EXP, that's totally fine. This video is still going to help you. So save it, share it with a friend, because my goal overall is just to help real estate agents. However, if you're not with EXP and you want to join a winning community where every single person in your upline hits $200,000 every single year, message us. We want to talk to you. Of course, if you don't have excuses, if you value our time, because we will value yours and we will pour into you and make sure that you hit 200K your first year as a full-time real estate agent. If for some reason your goal is not 200K, or maybe it's something else, maybe it's a different goal, just make sure you're very, very clear. Again, for this example, it's a specific monetary GCI, $200,000 a year. This is where a lot of people also get so in the weeds and they'll want to do an entire business plan. And pretty much what we're going to be doing in this video is a business plan. You don't have to go out and go on Reddit or Canva or look up other business plans. This is all you will need. So with step one, we know exactly how much we want to make, $200,000. Also with step one, we want to make sure we know exactly what our broker split is. How much is your broker going to get out of every paycheck of yours? What are all the fees and everything that comes with that? If you're joining us and you are a brand new agent, or if you're switching brokerages to join us at EXP and you haven't yet done 3 transactions within the last 12 months, you're going to be put in the EXP Mentor Program. That's a 60-40 split just for your first 3 transactions. However, if you're switching brokerages wanting to join us and you have already done 3 transactions within the last 12 months, then in that case, you will not be in the EXP Mentor Program. You're going to jump straight to the 80-20 split. So 80% to you, 20% to EXP, up until you hit a cap of $16,000. So let's do the math. We're going to run their numbers right now on one of my marketplaces that I work in, which actually has a below average price home. The average price home in America as of right now is $412,000. In this scenario, we're doing less than that. I'm going to walk through the math with you. $375,000 times 3%, of course, commissions are negotiable for the scenario, assuming 3%, times 80% of that, which is going to be what you get after the EXP split, minus $65 for the EXP fees, every commission you will make until you are capped is going to be just shy of $9,000 or $89.35. EXP's check is going to be the average price home times the 3% times 20%, because it's an 80-20 split. So you get 80, they get 20, which is $22.50. EXP cap is $16,000. So what we do now is $16,000 divided by $22.50. How many times does EXP need to get paid before they are paid enough and you can get 100%? That's 7. So then you multiply how much you're making on each paycheck, $89.35 times 7 homes, you are then going to be at $63,000. But your goal is $200,000. So $200,000 minus 63, how much money do you have to make left over? That's $136,000 and change. But now you're at 100%. So now the math is going to be 100% commission to you minus a $250 fee. So what that looks like is $375,000 times 3%. Of course, commissions are negotiable, minus $250. Now each check of yours is going to be $11,000. So take the amount that we have remaining, $136,462 divided by 11,000. That means you have 12.4 homes to sell in order to get to that $200,000 mark. Now, of course, you're not going to sell 0.4 homes, so you always round up. So that means you have to sell 7 homes until you're capped, and then 13 homes after your cap to make $200,000. That's a total of 20 homes a year. And that is so doable. Again, if you do not believe it, you are in the wrong circle. Do not embarrass yourself and tag or comment and say, hey, this is not real. This is 100% real. One, this is below the national average. Now, if for some reason you are not valuing yourself at 3% and say you make less than that, say you make 2.5% and that's your value to the client, let's run those numbers. Going back to the 80-20 split, assuming you haven't yet capped, it's going to look like this. $375,000 times 0.025 for 2.5% commission times 0.2 is what the 20% of EXP is making. So every commission is going to be $1,875 or $1,875 going to EXP. Now what you're going to make is $375K times 0.025 times 0.8. All of that is in a parentheses minus $65 for the EXP fees, and you are left with $7,435 for each check if you're getting 2.5% commission. Now we take the cap again, $16,000 divided by how much EXP is making, $1,875, and we get 8.53. 8.53 homes times how much you're making per each home is $63,445. Of course, we're not looking to make $63K a year. We're looking to make $200,000. So $200,000 minus that $63K, we are left with $136,550. At this point, you're now at 100% commission. So therefore, $375,000 times 0.025 minus $250 for the EXP fee means that once you are capped and you're making 2.5% commission, every check of yours, assuming $375,000 price home, is going to be $9,125. How many of those checks do you need to make in order to get $200,000? You'll need 15. So that's 15 homes once you have capped, plus that 8.5 number before you've capped. And of course, you can never sell half a house. So round up. 9 plus 15 is 24. So if you're making 3% commission, you need to sell 20 homes. If you're making 2.5% commission, you need to sell 24 homes. Just 4 more homes a year and you make $200,000 GCI a year. Now that we have that out of the way and I bored you with the math, step 2 is to figure out how are you going to do that? How are you going to actually end up closing homes? How many contacts, this is more math, how many contacts do you need to make? And I hope you realize by now that being a real estate agent, being an entrepreneur, being a business owner is all numbers. It's a sales business. You are in sales. I hope you're not getting into real estate. Don't get your license if you think that you only just want to look at pretty homes. That is not the business. Or I guess it could be the business, but you're not going to be making a lot of money, chances are. So, okay, step 2 is going to be KPI. How many people do I need to talk to in order to close 20 homes or 24 homes every single year? It doesn't mean talking to 24 parties. It means way more than that. I mean, way more than that. I have made another video all on the different types of lead generation strategies are. So what we're talking about here is lead generation. How are you going to get in front of however many people you need to talk to, which I'm about to tell you how many people you need to talk to. So watch that video. That covers all of the different lead generation strategies. I am not going to focus on all of them because I made a whole other video for you. Watch that. In this video, I'm giving you the cheat code My number is 6, and I make over $200,000 a year as a real estate agent. That's how much I made last year. I made another $30,000 from revenue share, maybe a little bit more, and then plus my rental property. So 200K was just from being a real estate agent, and you can do the same. We're doing it all the time. So my cheat code is by giving you the number 6. 6 conversations is what I have every single day with people about real estate. Not about, hey, how's the weather? I end up eventually talking to 6 people every day about real estate. And everyone's number is going to be different depending on what lead generation strategy you use. That's why I'm giving you my cheat code here. Now, my lead generation strategies are YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, a little bit of TikTok. All of that is social media, which I don't consider YouTube social media. I consider YouTube educational. Social media, education. You're watching this video likely on a computer. Almost 40% of the people that watch my videos watch it on a TV. Comment below if you're watching this on a TV because I'm super, super curious about that. And thank you, because that's like super cool. So I spent roughly half of my energy on this, the other half of my energy on this, which you're watching on right now. By the way, this is portrait, this is landscape. I hope I made that clear. I don't know. So this is rolling straight into step 3, which is how exactly are we going to get in front of people to achieve your step 2, which is the number 6. A lot of people, I hear this all the time, that especially coming from new agents, they're like, oh, well, I work best like working in front of people. I work best when I'm in person, which is great. And that is so time consuming. That is beyond time consuming because let me show you this. Think about how long your phone calls are on average. Not with your mom, not with your sister, not with your significant other, but I'm talking like business related. And if you've never had that, then just think about how long it might be. Hint, hint, it's not 20 seconds. It's not even a minute. You know, you're spending time at least 4 minutes per phone call to actually build the rapport, especially if they're a stranger. Get past the rapport, start knowing each other, start providing value to them, and then following up. It's not a one and done phone call. It's several phone calls. It's several in-person meetings too. So yes, we all probably do better face-to-face, but what is the best outcome for you? How do you save as much time as you can and help more parties? Another cheat code that I'm giving you, it's through YouTube and social media. It's not picking up the phone. It's not hosting home seller seminars. It's not hosting home buyer seminars. It's not door knocking. How many times have I had the number 3 up? I think I've gone past 3. It's not, you get my point. In that video that I mentioned before of lead generation, I talk exactly about how many attempts you need to have, how many contacts per lead generation until you make a close. And cold calling, if you're going to pick up the phone and dial, it's like 1,000 or something like that, like 2,000 people. How many 4-minute conversations can you have to hit 2,000 people to then hit the number of closings that you want? Meanwhile, if you do YouTube, one of my channels is getting 3,000 views per month, which is not even a lot. I'm not a huge YouTuber, but that's the power of YouTube. I am making a living off of YouTube and social media. I get over 300 hours of view time every single month. And let's do the math on that. 300 watch hours every single month divided by 30 days in a month is 10 hours a day. If I were to replace that and go to cold calling, that means I would have to spend 10 hours a day talking to everyone that watches my YouTube videos. That's a lot. That would be so draining on me. And of course, that's 7 days a week. No vacation, no time off, like no nothing. I couldn't take a potty break. I wouldn't be able to eat. Like that's a lot. Each of my videos take about 4 hours in total from beginning to end. And after that, it can get 100 views. It could eventually get 100,000 views. And that's all from 4 hours worth of work. And that's about 1 hour of scripting, about an hour and a half maybe of making the video, and then reviewing the edits and posting. I highly suggest, if you're not getting my point already, if you are a real estate agent, make a YouTube channel. The way that you're watching this, my clients are watching me on my other channels for clients. I am waking up to text messages saying, hey, I saw your videos. I'm moving to Tucson in 2 weeks. I'm moving to Tucson in, whatever, a year, next year. And I want to use you as an agent. Let's schedule a call. And sometimes they have watched the video to the end where I say book a call with the link below, which is the same thing you can do here if in case you want my help, in case you want to join us, book a call with the link below, subscribe, like, whatever. So I'm waking up to Calendly saying, hey, so-and-so booked a call with you. They're a buyer looking to purchase and XYZ. I have all the details. Same thing with sellers. I do not have to chase leads and make phone calls because I'm a millennial and I don't even like the phone. Meanwhile, what a lot of people do is they try to do cold calls or door knocking, or open houses are pretty good too. I'm not going to shit on open houses. In fact, I think it's a great way to get started, but nothing beats YouTube and social media. If you make one long video, and by long I mean 12 minutes plus, every single week, it's going to take some time to ramp up. And of course, it depends on your personality, how boring you are, how entertaining you are, what time of day you post. That kind of helps a little bit. Of course, if you have a professional editor, and if you're the one doing your own editing, which I do not suggest at all, if you're actually entertaining people and providing them value, I'm willing to bet you're going to get 12 booked appointments in 1 year. And that's your first year starting out. YouTube, by the way, takes a while to even push your stuff out. So to have 12 booked appointments saying, hey, I want to work with you, Nate. I want to work with you, Ashley. Yes, I'm talking to you. Of people that you've never met, but that they already feel like they know you. They're not going to work with anyone else. They want to work with you because they've seen your personality, they see how you think, they like you, they trust you. Nothing beats that. So that's pretty much the formula for YouTube. The formula for social media is going to be a lot more. Of course, those that go viral, often they say 3 reels a day. And I mean videos of you, your face, your voice, your hair, your makeup, or non-makeup. Be yourself. The faster you can get on camera, the faster you will start making money. Period. Dot. So with social media, it's a lot more active, and it's the entertainment. People are going to swipe. So you have to say the bottom line up front in social media. It's different than with YouTube. And again, I will explain all this. I host social media classes every single Friday for my community. So it's only for our community with EXP. If you want to be a part of Go-Getters, then join us. The link is below. In case you have any questions and want to talk about it beforehand, the link to that is also below, a different link. But that leads us to step number 4, which is accountability and training. Once you start doing the steps, at some point, you're going to need to refine your tools, refine the way you say things just to optimize it better. And of course, you want to be surrounded by those that have done it before, that do it every day, that are able to coach you and guide you for free. So that way you can make $200,000 every single year, just like they do. You don't want to make crappy videos and continue to make crappy videos every single year. You do want to make crappy videos just to push it out in the beginning and then get better, because you cannot get better until you start. So that's why step 4 is accountability and training. We have the training. We have training every day of the work week by everyone in my upline. They're all willing to give you everything for free. It's a no-brainer from people that have proven track records. And we have accountability groups. We have pods, so that way you have a breakout pod, and you don't even have to talk about business there. You can talk about your family, your quality of life, fitness. We talk about a lot of different things, but it's a tight-knit group that changes every quarter to help each other and help you guys achieve your goals. Then you have us, like me, Shelby Johnson, Ruben Garcia, Micah Mruwa. We are all part of your family tree that is ready to help you for free anytime you want. You just have to book a call. Once you get our link, once you join us, you'll get our Calendly link. You can book a call with us for a sanity check, for any question that you have. We're here for it. Of course, that link is only reserved for those in our community already. So it's about constantly getting better, getting feedback, being open to feedback, and taking action on it. We'll help you make sure that your banner is looking good, that the quality of your videos is good, not just the audio and the visual, of course, but the content. The content is so important, because if you're boring someone, you're not going to get clients. So if you want audits, if you're already doing social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, if you're already doing YouTube, or you want to start and you don't have a brokerage that is helping you or pushing you to do that, join us. I will be giving you an audit however often you want. As of right now, I can't always promise that, 10 years down the road, but that's exactly what me and my entire upline are here to do. Maybe you're saying something in a wrong way. Maybe it's a turnoff to some people. Maybe you're working at a different price point and you want to get to $200,000 with fewer homes. So all that means is changing your price point. How do we now dig into a new market? We'll help you through that. And all that leads us to step number 5, which is organization, with a small parentheses of follow-up. I am saying small parentheses for follow-up because I think follow-up is a given if you are organized. Organization is number 1. If your inbox is crazy, if you don't even know who's calling you, I've been under contract with some listing agents and buyer's agents that are like, hey, who is this? I'm like, we close in next week. You still don't have my number saved? What? I cannot imagine being in that position. We help you get organized. We have so many trainings on organization, and If you think, oh, I'm an organized person, real estate is so different. Being an entrepreneur is so different. And we have the exact trainings, 3 videos specifically that Shelby Johnson has done. That's part of my onboarding checklist, which is 200 steps long, but it covers freaking everything. 3 videos that I would suggest you watch them twice just to make sure everything is taken into action by you. How exactly to use the free CRM that we offer, KV Core, so you can stay top of mind, because do not ever rely on your brain. Your brain will fail you, because guess what? Life happens and you're going to be thinking about something else. By the time you're supposed to be talking to someone else, they slip through the cracks and they're like, wow, I never heard from Angela. Okay, I guess she's too busy for me. Let me go with another real estate agent. You don't want to be that person. You look sloppy, and I don't want you to look sloppy. I want you to make money, because when you make money, I make money. I have other videos that shows exactly how the EXP structure works. So literally, that's why we pour into everyone for free, because when you make money, we make money, and the money that we make doesn't even come out of your pocket. It's win-win. So now, hitting on the smaller parentheses of follow-up, do not think that you're annoying. If you are switching into the real estate business and you are a first-time entrepreneur, first-time business owner, you're going to think, oh my gosh, I just spoke to them last month. Like, what do I say now? Who cares? Just get in front of them. Who cares? Because the longer you wait to talk to them, guess who else is talking to them? Literally every other agent. So it really is a matter of how much do you want to make the $200,000. It comes down to how often do you get out of your comfort zone? How much do you stretch your comfort zone to be able to make the 200K that's your goal? Majority of agents don't actually make 200K. A lot of the agents in our community do. That says a lot about our community. We are a different caliber of agent. So if video is for you, if you want to switch brokerages and join a group that wants you to get in front of the camera, that wants to push you, because we will hold you accountable, then join us. My link to the application is in the description. If you want to book a call either before you join or after you join about what the next step is to get started, you can book a call with that Calendly link. Link is below. I suggest you apply, and then after that, I'm going to see you in my community, or I'm going to see you pop up in my revenue share. I'm going to schedule a call with you so we can attack your goal right away. Your goal may be 200K, your goal may be 100K, your goal may be 300K, because maybe you'll realize that you have such a big sphere of influence amongst other agents or other people that want to become agents, because recruiting pays very well in EXP too. And I haven't even really touched on that. So if you want to book a call, I can talk to you about that, because maybe that means you don't have to sell 20 homes or 24 homes. You can just sell 10 and make the rest up. So that way you could still get 200K. You can make the rest up with revenue share at EXP. There are so many different ways to make this work. I'm so excited to talk to you. See you in the next video.